All right, folks, to our first story. You know, strengthening our country is more important than winning or losing an election. To true lovers of Nigeria, leadership is not about the next election, but about the next generation, if you ask me. Minister of Labor and Employment, Dr. Chris Ngige, has let it be known that he cannot campaign, or for that matter, support any of the four frontrunners for the seat of president. Now, the minister who was at Alo, his hometown in the Idemili LGA of Anambra State, said the four frontliners were his friends, having worked with them at one point or another. So supporting one to the exclusion of the others is a no-no. Nigerians, he advised, should vote for any of them, since they were very good candidates with cognate experience in governance. Dr. Is this a good sounding reasoning or a reasoning that sounds good? Or is it barefaced politics?
Well, it is what I'll describe as the pronouncement of a man who wanted to say it as it is, just the way it feels. And Citizen Jones, you'll recollect that the events that led to the APC primaries left so many people bitter.
Okay.
And you see, the way President Muhammadu Buhari has tried to run the affairs of the party as the leader of the party, instead of what we used to know to be the norm, for the national chairman of the party to be the leader of the party. Now it is the man at the helm of affairs in the government, whether as president or state governor or local government chairman, who are heads of the party at the federal, state, and local government levels. The way he has tried to run the party is to allow people to make their decisions. Perhaps if we go back a little, you will recollect that in the days of former President Olusegun Obasanjo and the PDP, the kind of events that occurred before the APC primaries would not have happened in the PDP, where you had so many candidates, almost so many aspirants, going for the expression of interest form and nomination form. And Ngige was one of them. He already took out 100 million naira. He shelled it out. Though many of them claimed their friends bought these forms for them. But we all know who these friends are.
A good thing you know.
We know who these friends are. So he brought out his 100 million and decided to run, to throw his hat into the ring. And then, to contest. And then somebody comes and says, no, my player is tired, he can't run again.
Yeah.
My boxer is tired, he cannot fight again. And that's exactly what happened in this case. He withdrew without even going to the primaries. And if this has not happened, then, what he said, it's either of two things. Like some others who withdrew for the eventual winner, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he truly did so. Or he's hiding behind a finger, like we always say.
Okay.
Because what he has said now is, see, I wanted this, you did not allow me in a free and fair contest. Somebody prevailed on me to step down. So
let me go to Emeka. By the way, you remember Ngige was his governor at the time. Emeka, is Ngige playing safe?
Ngige is unhappy.
Okay. Can you break that down?
A sitting minister who was made to stand behind a former senator in the battle for the control of the APC in Anambra State. Of course, you don't expect him to be happy. Was it not early, was it 2021, that the APC recognized the HDK faction, you get, supported by Andy Uba, and sidelined Ngige. So, of course, as a serving senior minister, what stake does he have in the party in Anambra State? Because charity begins at home. What stake does he have in the party?
But doesn't end there.
Well, it doesn't end there, but of course, he's in Abuja as a sitting minister, and perhaps maybe the most senior, the most senior member of the party in the current government. And you now put him behind, you now make him to stand behind a former senator who is not in government. I mean, nobody will be happy with that. Not somebody like Ngige, who risked his political reputation, his political fortunes to bring APC to Anambra State.
Yeah, right.
Took APC to Anambra State, was wooing people to join APC, to pick up APC tickets
So
when they
you
were
can say
denied.
he's technically a father figure there.
Yeah.
He brought APC to Anambra State. I mean, openly. Yes, there were others, like Atoize and others, who played a role one way or the other. But, of course, Ngige, he came out clearly, and he didn't hide. I think he won the governor. He ran for the governorship under APC. But today, he's just merely, just like an ordinary member, a floor member of the party. So that's part of the thing that, the former national chairman of...
But the man on the street would ordinarily expect him to stand by the APC man.
As what?
And don't forget,
sideline.
Citizen Jones, don't forget, during the off your microphone saga, in that period when there were some, and they appeared in the National Assembly, you recollect that he had a face-off with a committee where he was telling one of the lawmakers that even Tinubu is his senior. They were both governors, and that in terms of the Shakara of Lagos, he's even more on the street than Tinubu and all the rest.
He's more a Lagos boy.
Equating or putting himself above Tinubu. But he was not even allowed a contest. So it's like he sees Tinubu not even as a contemporary, but as somebody who is not his mate.
No, that's what I'm even asking.
If you recollect that, that's what he did.
What role will he even play? Okay, fine, as a minister, but whatever he will want to do in Anambra, he will have to submit it to Andy Uba. And look back to the history between himself and the Uba family. Back to when he was governor. And write down. Of course, definitely. He has not said it openly, but definitely you can see.
We must stop this discussion. But Dotun and Emeka, I want us to know that in politics, nothing ever happens by chance. If it so does, know that it was planned to go that way.
Of course, politicking is all about
interest.
Who has the upper hand. It's like a boxing contest.
That's it.
But, of course, we have seen that he's not the only one who is staying away from the campaign.
Okay.